Hi all, back out for a wild camp. It's not a week since I completed the Snowdonia Way, but the weather, I mean, just look at it. So I've come to a place where I've come to quite a lot, in the area of Dunsop Bridge in the forest of Bowland. I've done this walk many times, and about 2.5 kilometres we'll get to the bottom, and then we'll start braking cross country. Bit of a climb to get where I need to go, but hopefully in this weather should be a beautiful spot. And one of the main reasons is during the Snowdonia Way, it's the first time I've really used a Durston Pro, mid-pro, 2-person, and I've sold it since then. To be fair, it's sold within a day, me putting it on. And the person who got it, you got a good deal there with the poles. It just wasn't user friendly for me, especially it's not going out for a wild camp in it, but for multi-day hikes, those who know it, it's quite tricky to set up. It's great when I was on the campsites in Snowdonia Way, but as soon as you went wild camping and you're trying to find a place that will take the large footprint and also to get it set up correctly, it became a bit of a nose. The River Dunsop there looking lovely, and it's a great walk this, because you can bring prams, buggies, kids on bikes and everything right along the river. Yeah, back to the Durston. Every time I kind of set it up, I had the fly touching the inner, and I also didn't like the way the inner was. It was too baggy. Most probably user error on my part, but some days after long days, I just, a good 10, but I got shot. And because the rucksack I used on the Snowdonia Way is what I'm using now, it's a Series design. What? Excuse me, got the hiccups. Absolutely brilliant rucksack, the best I've had. Absolutely love it. Very comfortable, very user friendly. So I thought I'll have a look at some of their tents, and they don't do many. Well, they're not that well known, I don't think, and there's not much on YouTube. However, I did find one that I like the look of, and it's the Series Designs High Side 3000 1-person. I think that's the correct name of it. Correct name will be in the bottom of this video. So I bought that. It's about a 1.5-person tent. I know I've previously said I'd only go to 2-person tents, but I like the look of this one. So we're going to give that a chance tonight and see what it's like. Meanwhile, I'm going to get going along this road. Been a busy stretch this, just coming up to 3Ks along obviously this metal road. It's not a problem. Lots of people out making most of the sunshine. Very shortly though, we break off this, start climbing a bit, move along a valley, and then we've got a big climb. So hopefully we'll start getting away from people shortly. We're on about 5.5k now. We're in the open access land now, and we're going up this big steep hill here once we get to it. Okay, so it's a bit uphill now. What I've glorious evening, absolutely glorious. I'm watching these birds flying around. Hope we can make him out. Top of that climb now. Now it's like following the valley round. Got pretty windy. Didn't realise how high up we were, in 1,010 feet to here. So pretty high up. I'm hoping the wind, once we get down round here, dies down a bit. Get to our location, which isn't about, I'm not going to judge it. About 6k50 to here. I said 7.5. The map's got about another 18.2k, but we'll see. Track ends there, dripping with sweat here. That's where there's 2 shooting cabins, and then we go off piste slightly to find a spot we were at a while back. Now I don't know if I can't remember if I had a phone signal here, which I don't, because in the middle of nowhere. Oh yeah, and we're 1161 feet up, which I didn't realise we're that high. So the Scotland game's on, an hour and a half, about an hour. So hopefully, with my little transistor radio, we'll be able to pick that up and listen to that. The last time I came to these cabins, I think it was again, well over a year ago, not last winter, the winter before, when I did a winter camp in, is it the Geographical Centre of Great Britain, called in Whiting Stones or Summit Stones. Anyway, there's a video on it. I did a YouTube video on it, and I came out of these on the way back because it was a different route out and the weather's atrocious, and I used these as a reference point to get to hit this track. Anyway, we're at these 2 cabins now. Now time to go off piste. Made it to my little spot. It's like a little island with the brook going round it. Absolutely idyllic. Miles away, well not miles away from shooting cabins, but well off the beaten path now. So it's coming up to 6:30, 20 to 7. I'm going to give it half an hour. Then I'm going to get the tent up. Now I'm just going to have a chill out, get the chair out and have a relax. It was a lovely spot this, I remember it now. I'm just working out where to put this tent. Alright, I'm seeing a bit. What I do remember about this place, and I can see lots of them about, is it's very mosquito-y obviously because of the water. Right, it's 7 o'clock, at 7:30. I'm going to find somewhere round here to pitch the tent, take you through the tent, a new tent, and get some mozzie rep on, get some dinner on I think, and hopefully get the game on. But it's beautiful. Just listen, I'm just sat here with my thoughts, listening to the brook. Just watching this spider a couple of metres away from me go round and round and round in his web. I think he's got his prey now as well, he's having some lunch. Wonder what he does though when the web's finished. So I said about my rucksack that I've been using. I bought this the other month before the Snowdonia way, and it's absolutely brilliant. It's the Sierra Designs, what's that, flex capacitor 40 something to 75, can't really make it out, and it's a top loading one. So you just open the zip up here, it says, and everything's in there. It's brilliant. And then once you just hitch it all up, I really find it great. It's got the 2 big pockets. It's got big pockets on the side. It's only got 1 little pocket on the top for the brain, but I found that was fine. And then you might have seen it on Snowdonia Way. There's a mesh pouch inside, but it hasn't got like a little bag that hooks onto here and down here. It's absolutely brilliant. I found it really comfy. Really good material. So my only gripe is the top. Let me just show. sometimes this kind of catches on that, but it really is comfortable. And because it's designed, I don't know, not to go tall but to go fat, and then you just like hutch these things up and make them tighter. Anyway, I don't do kit reviews. I just bought this because I thought I'd give it a whirl, and it was really comfortable. I mean, I got rid of my Osprey, did the Cape Raffin, because that was just uncomfortable. I think I was taking it to the max of the weight, and I found it comfortable. This was really comfortable, and hence I bought a Sierra Design tent as well. Anyway, I want to get that up shortly. And then the last thing about this rucksack, it has its 2 drink holders as well. I've got my Magellan in that one, and I've got a drink in that one. And I mentioned these pockets, these are absolutely massive as well. Really comfortable. Right, we'll get the tent up now. Then we'll cook some food. It's absolutely stunning here tonight. It really is stunning. As I'm speaking, the sun's come out again. So it has got a bit cloudy up there, but nothing major. Right, let's get this tent up. I want to give you stats about this tent. I think its overall weight is about 1 kilograms. It's tiny. I took it out of its original bag. So I've got the inner and I've got the outer and I've got the pegs here. And what I forgot to say, it's a trekking pole tent, which I've gone back to. But I'm also going to get the poles for it, because I just don't want, I always worry about bending trekking poles and things like that. Anyway, we're going to get this tent set up now, show you what it's like. Well, there's not going to be any dramatic videos. Basically it's colour coded, and the front right one is red, and what the little insert said, stick that towards the wind. The wind's coming up the valley this way, so that's what we'll do. So I'll peg it out, and then I'll show you when it's pegged out. So that's it pegged out. You can see it's quite a small footprint in each corner. These all do up as well. So what I've done, I tried it in my garden. I've done all of them halfway. Then I put the trekking poles in, and then I'll tighten them up. Then I'll take you inside. All right then. So that's the fly up. You can see where it gets its name, the high side. Sierra Design. It's high sided both sides. You'll notice there's 2 doorways on either side, and I'll explain how they work shortly. And then you've got 1 ventilation thing here as well. But it's I like it. It's a very small footprint. I mean, I've just got in this little tiny space here, but you can still see it's a bit of a queer one. It's kind of offset. I mean, there's that trekking pole there, and then it goes nearly at 45 degrees to there. Okay, let's take you inside and we'll put the inner up. So the top of each trekking pole, you've got a Velcro attachment, and then you've got another attachment down here, which I'll do once I get my kit inside. And you've got the same on the other side. You've got a Velcro attachment, and you've got 2 buckles on this one. This is why I like having inners up first, or outers up first, because you can just sit in here and just, you know, get out the elements. However, let's get the inner up. Now the inner is a bit like the other one, the outer. Bottom right there, you've got facing the wind, you've got a red code. And why I like this one, because unlike on the Durston, they were proper clips, and when it was cold, they were hard to do. On here, you just got hooks, but then you can tighten them up as well, which means so you can get the bathtub and everything nice, you know, looking good and nice and sturdy, if that's the right word. Anyway, let's get it up. Sorry. And then so it goes on each corner, 1, 2 behind me, And then you've got two little clips here where it clips into as well. Right, let me get the inner up and show you what that's like. So there's the inner, all hooked up. As I said, it's only a quick easy D-ring, and then you can tighten things up, which is what I like. And then it's just a case of hooking or clipping these onto the two buckles either side, and then tightening that up. And said only in my garden I did notice, like the Durston was always touching, some part was always touching the fly, which I didn't like. But I did notice when I put this up in my garden, it didn't touch the fly. But we'll see what it's like in anger. Obviously my garden's nice and flat. Alright, let's get the bits and bobs put up, and then I'll show you around it. Ooh. There you go. Nice tight bathtub. Right then, let's get inside. So I'm in now, set up quite happily. The vestibule's not that big, but I can live with that. I'll show you a little a mod that I've done. Here's the gear storage side. So again, this can come down. I can have my boots and everything there. Then I'll do the buckles up to make that nice and tight, and then you've also got webbing straps down there which have not made tight yet. So you put, it's like there's like a hole at the bottom, and then you pull it tight to make this bit tight. Yeah, so it's about a 1.5 person tent, which I'm happy with. Vestibule small, but I don't mind that. Anyway, let's get set up the rest of it and I'll show you what it's like. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Loads of space, and I've also brought my massive mat out. So it's my new hiking, backpacking, long distance tent. It's not my go-to for winter. It's not my come up and have a chill out. I've got other tents for that. But I thought I needed something different. But the Durston just didn't work for me. So anyway, that's my new hiking tent, and I hope to do another walk in the next month or two. But it's not a popular walk, or recognise it's the Pendle Witches walk. It's about a 50-60 mile walk. Anyway, getting some dinner on now. Tasty dinner, about to have it now. It's down here. Got Scotland on the game. We've got some lovely birds flying round. Beautiful night, absolutely beautiful. Yeah, dinner was lovely. Just listening to the second half of the Scottish game, getting smashed by Mozzies now. I remembered what it was like last time I was here. But we'll put up with it for a bit. But oh my God, they're everywhere. Yeah, so there's loads of room. I've got my table and everything in there. And on the other side, I've got the rucksack. Yeah, and you know, like I said, this is my hiking tent for, you know, multi-day hike, so I won't have my table and all that. I'll just have basically my basic cook set. So I'm really happy with the size. And what I can do, I can bring this out and peg it out here with a guy rope to give me a bit more cover as well, which I'll show you in the morning. I'm just trying to survive the mozzies while I listen to the football. Yeah, it's 10 to 10. Scotland games in its last 10 minutes. I'm just watching all these birds fly around. I don't know if you can see them. They're everywhere. They're just flying around. I don't know if they're now, we've had the solstice to depart or what, I don't know. Oh, you can hear me over the football. Someone's just scored. They thought it was a penalty for Scotland. It may be, yeah, I don't know. But I'm going to get in the tent because I'm just getting battered by mosquitoes because the wind's died down. I've got my mozzie net and everything, but I'm just going to get in a tent and chill, get into night clothes and relax, I think. All right then. I'm not sure if you'll see me again tonight. I'll see you tomorrow if not. It might look like on the video, but it's 11:15 at night. So I'm going to get off to bed now. 11:15, and it's light as anything. Beautiful. Yeah, so I'm going to get my head down, I think. I'm not sure if I'll get up for the sunrise. It's meant to be 4:38, about 6 hours time. We'll see. I'm tired. Hence the yawn. Excuse me. And, yeah, I'm ready for bed. Good morning. As you can tell, it's a glorious morning. Just gone 6 o'clock. Already feel the heat coming off the sun. Beautiful. Right, I'm gonna have a brew, have some breakfast, then we'll start to decamp, I think. All right then. That's it, after night clothes. Well, I'd love to hang around and chill out and let the sun dry the dew off the tent a bit more. Mosquitoes are out, plus I don't overstay my welcome. So yeah, let's get this mess packed up. All packed up as always, leaving nothing but flat grass, no trace. Mosquitoes really decided to have a chew on me as soon as I got changed. Right, I'm going to get out of here, get out of this valley, hopefully get away from the mosquitoes. Oh, dripping with sweat already. Nice to be out the mosquitoes. Well, right then, got about a 2-hour walk, 7.5k walk back to the car. It was nice to get out so quickly after Snowdonia Way. It was nice to try out the new hiking tent. Again, not wild camping tent really, it's more for multi-day hikes. I enjoy being out in that. Always nice to be out in a new tent. And I had perfect weather and something nice to eat. All right then. Not sure when I'm going to be out next, but for now, thanks for watching. Stay safe.